Most SADC member states could breathe a sigh of relief following good rains received this year. But countries like Namibia, Zambia and South Africa suffered an invasion of armyworms on crop fields, affecting good farm harvest. That situation was further worsened by increased cost of food imports and inflation, which hurt the export-dominated economies of member states like Malawi, Mozambique and Swaziland.
So, we must change the lenses with which we look at agriculture. Agriculture is not a way of life. It is not a development activity. Agriculture must be treated as a business for world creation. Africa must feed itself instead of spending $35 billion a year importing food. That is why, at the African Development Bank, we are providing $24 billion to support agriculture over the next 10 years.
Additionally, the African Development Bank plans to invest over $1 billion to the Say No to Famine initiative to assist the drought-affected countries. But Adesina challenged African leaders to make use of the UN platform in September to rally support for the Green Climate Change Fund and the Global Environment Facility to jointly finance disaster risk insurance premiums for all African states. Africa, though not an emitter of harmful gases, continues to be at the receiving end of climate change, coupled with its reliance on commodities exported in raw form. The African Development Bank is no longer considering this, as it went on a loan syndicate to fund projects which are sustainable for the continent. The bank called out SADC leaders here at the summit to lead the pact and quit being at the bottom of regional value chains.
There is no doubt that these are tough times for the SADC region, with commodity price declines and other external shocks slowing growth down. The bank strongly supports the structural reforms to spur greater growth for South Africa, in particular because in the growth of South Africa lies the accelerated economic recovery of the entire SADC region.
I don't think that Africa faces a problem of lack of capital. The capital is there. We lack access to the capital. We lack project preparation capabilities as different countries.
The AFDB estimates that the size of the agriculture market in Africa will rise from the current $330 billion to $1 trillion by the year 2030. Blanche Correses, NBC News, Pretoria, South Africa.